we didn't have a head sail on, and we were going like maybe 1,700 RPM, just moving along. But when these motherfuckers started hitting, dude, I looked at her. I'm like, "You good?" And she's like, "I'm fine."
Yeah.
I'm fine. I'm like, "Get the fuck out of here, dude."
All right, boys, we're recording.
Cool.
The podcast has officially begun. He's gonna burn this whole fucking house down.
Huh. Like
Right. There goes the umbrella. There goes the podcast. There goes everything.
I don't know if I can properly say the name on this cast here, but this whiskey.
You can say whatever the fuck you want. This podcast has no rules.
Yeah.
We're not monetized. We can.
So Miner showed up with a bottle of Brothers Bond.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
Wow.
Yeah.
I was expecting it to taste like shit.
Me too.
I'm a Basil.
Hold up to the camera a little bit.
Fantastic.
Pass it over here.
Killer smooth.
Yeah.
Neat.
Yep.
With a block.
Good.
Very
shit.
nice, man.
Very good tones, man.
Yeah,
very
got
good
a nice
tones.
sweet
It totally set the vibe.
Yeah, bro.
Stories.
Yeah.
Let's keep it present.
Now what?
This is the podcast, The Doom, by the way. I'm Miner.
Swoop.
Mickey boy.
Now say whatever the fuck you want to say.
Are you fucking done? Easy, see? What happened?
You're making him sick.
Clean it out. You clean it out.
Making him sick with your dirty talk.
It's not going to stop.
Oh, fuck.
Easy.
Relax.
All right, podcast is over.
Yeah,
Podcast.
we're done here, boys. Wrap it up, boys. It's a wrap.
It's okay.
Hour-long prep.
All right.
Intro. The end.
Worth it. What got this whole thing going?
What, the podcast
For
thing?
you. Yeah.
Well,
What got this going for you, homie?
I got my hobby and backgrounds are from doing music and doing music production, and then I started getting into video production. I mean, obviously all amateur shit. I don't do anything that's super expensive.
Everything original is amateur.
But
Does that make sense?
yeah. So, for example, like we'd have Blues Fest in Chicago, right? So I would just take my phone and I would start interviewing bums and crazy people. Like I'm not even joking. Like see, hey, this guy looks like he's nuts. Let's go talk to him. I ain't afraid of nobody. What are you gonna do to me? So I'll go talk to somebody I never saw before. Say, hey, well, you having a good day? You here for the fest? Just talking. Some people don't ever get a chance to even have a social interaction because everybody's afraid of everybody. Everybody wants to act tough online. You won't even go talk to a stranger to say hello. Don't give me this pussy ass behind your desk warrior shit.
I can appreciate that.
And I'm kind of an aggressive personality anyway, but I'm not looking for trouble.
Right.
Right.
But I'm not afraid of you either.
That's fair.
I just want to come to you and
stand
say,
your ground, stand in your beliefs. If you see something wrong, call it out and be real about it.
I mean, it doesn't really
you don't have to
happen
apologize for being you.
Yeah, anymore.
Seriously.
But I met a lot of cool people and heard a lot of interesting stories doing this, and I really like that kind of that kind of interaction. And not to mention, it gives people a platform to actually talk about things that are positive that they don't get a chance to do. Because there's a lot of things that everybody gets into, a lot of things that people do that you don't ever have an opportunity to share without it sounding like you're an asshole or you sound pretentious. You know what I mean? Like sometimes.
So it's cool, actually, man.
I need something where
That's where I struggle.
Put my creative juices back into, and stir something up and have a drink.
I can like play, write something. I have to record it, otherwise I forget it.
Yeah.
But of course, when you don't record it, it's amazing, right?
Yeah.
You're having a great jam, and then all of a sudden you're like, "Did anybody record that?" No. Awesome. That's gone.
Yeah.
That's gone.
Yep.
Yeah, because
So much for that
majority
fucking
of the time when
and some of it's old country, some of it's old bluegrass. I'm good.
Bet your ass is bluegrass.
And and I'm not in there to go in. I don't want to listen to fucking Pantera all the time, or Skid Row, or whatever. If I listen to, and if it's all that, it's all in a mix. It's
hey,
just,
fuck you, man.
What was your number one
Brazilian
Skid Row
crowd.
song? You think? What's your most favorite Skid Row song?
Or something.
Wasting time.
Yeah, that's a good
Wasting
song.
time.
Oh, yeah, that's a good.
Sorry
song.
it took so long to get that out, but
That is a good song. I like Slave to the Grind myself. That's one of my
Slave
favorite.
to the Grind's
Skid Row.
righteous.
Dude, that's fucking awesome.
Didn't you guys see the old Trailer Park Boys episode where Sebastian Bach's on it and they go to get those trains in Bangor, Maine?
Yeah.
that there are some great fucking trains here in Bangor.
And they're like,
Oh my
Sebastian,
gosh.
no cursing.
Sebastian, please, no swearing.
Who the fuck likes trains?
The fuck's going on? Hey, who here loves trains?
Well, Sebastian Bach and Patrick Swayze, those guys have a rivalry going on hard. And I mean, the gossip is that Sebastian's very jealous of Swayze's train, and you can't blame him. It's a fucking nice train.
I actually haven't seen it, but my sister lives in Bangor, man.
It's funny. I've seen it.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's funny as fuck.
He's hilarious, man. I wish they had him in that show more.
Hey, who knows?
That's funny. My dad threw my Slave to the Grind tape away. He heard me listening to it. He threw it right in the garbage. He's like, "Are you serious, dude? You listen to all this too?" He's like, "Yeah, your mom's gonna kill you." My mom didn't give a fuck. I don't know what the hell he was thinking.
Well, that following Christmas in my stocking, he gave me a Jimi Hendrix Experience.
Nice.
So that was that. Also a harmony guitar.
Yeah,
That was cool.
that's awesome.
My
That's
dad had a
awesome.
terrible taste in music.
So did mine.
Just
Culture
terrible.
Club, ABBA. Seriously,
Oh, wow.
that's what we listened to. Going to the swap shop in Fort Lauderdale.
Speaking
Wow.
of white people in the 80s, that my dad was the whitest person available. Like, you know, if you needed a white guy, Bob Miner. His name was fucking Bob, too.
That's awesome.
Chicago, his name as you could get.
Yeah.
And you know what's funny? He's like, he tanned really well. So, like, for being the superest white guy, he was, like, brown because he tanned so much. Especially when he moved to Arizona. He was like, super brown.
Yeah.
It's so weird. I'm like, how are you this skin and I'm this skin?
I couldn't imagine you being tan. I think it would look strange.
It'd be
My
impossible,
father's
first
fan
of all.
now. I can't believe it.
Yeah.
You know what's blowing my mind right
Are you
now?
about Malort?
Yeah, that's what
Oh,
it was.
Malort.
Yeah. He's like, here, let's drink these.
Fuck Malort,
Yeah.
dude. And you know what? I will buy a bottle of that and give it to people everywhere
Yeah.
You know,
that I can. But
I finally just tried it for the first time. I had a couple times
Yeah.
in the past few weeks. And I didn't think it was as bad as people claim.
No, it's all
I
right.
think it is.
It's an initiation shot.
on a fresh palate, it is the
Yeah.
most offensive thing I've ever tasted.
Yeah.
I think Jaeger's worse than that. Or like
Yeah.
Rumplemans. I think those
both,
are fucking
both
fine.
of those are. Yeah.
I can stomach some Jaeger, but like I don't know if I could do it anymore. Malort to me tastes like a grapefruit, like a bitter fruit, like something like that.
Yeah,
I think
it's
grapefruit's the
different.
best way I can explain it.
Yeah, grapefruit and dandelion.
And it's got like a heavy
yeah.
aftertaste, which I thought is kind of odd.
Yeah,
So I don't know.
I've had a couple shots of
I
it.
think
It
people
was
are-
all right.
people
I'll try any kind of booze down
overreact.
there. 1 or 2 shots, whatever. You know, it's really funny. The other week, my neighbor across the street left me a bottle of 25-year-old JMO. You know me, dude. When I get drink JMO, it's either good or bad.
You know what, man? JMO ginger ale.
So
I'll take care of
we
a
were
bottle.
out. I
In
was
the
out
city.
here working in the yard, and I ran out of beer,
It's
dude.
a
I
shame.
pounded
Okay.
this bottle. I pounded probably half a bottle of JMO by myself in the last couple beers because I knew I was running out. I was out here fucked up, and Aaron's like, "Give me that bottle," and I was like, still drinking it till the end. I took the last gulp and I gave it to her. She's like, "You motherfucker, you give me that fucking bottle. You drink all that?" I'm like, "Yep." Later on, dude, I was running around in my underwear inside, tore up from the floor up, bro. She's like, "What the fuck?" Then I got a shower and go to bed. Got a shower and go to bed.
Found a bottle of liquid Schwartz.
Yeah.
Poured it down the gas tank and wet done.
Wow! Liquid Schwartz!
Quick, pour it in the emergency tank.
Right.
Look at
What's the plan?
Liquid Schwartz.
What the hell was that?
My brains are going into my feet.
But I have cut back on my drinking. I cut my drinking about in half. And
If you cut your drinking in half after you duplicated all the drinks you just said you drank,
yeah,
that means you were drinking twofold as much beers and shit.
in one day. I just drank the one day though. I didn't drink all fucking weekend. I drank the one day.
That was like some kind of new age drunken math equation.
Maybe I do drink for 2, but it's made up. If you keep drinking the way you do, your triglycerides are so high right now. If you don't change your fucking diet and your attitude towards life,
And your attitude.
you're gonna have diabetes. in
That
5
carries
You
years.
don't
weight.
stop motherfucking all these people.
Still motherfuck them, but I take care of myself.
Just motherfuck them and leave them in grace.
Hey, nothing's gonna. Hey, even
I
in this
leave
day
you
and
in good
age,
graces,
if-
motherfucker.
Yes, your grace. That's living,
Changed
bro. Yeah.
everything.
How far out would you go from shore?
My furthest out off coast is 65 mile to
Could
Avalon.
you see the shore at that point?
No.
That's scary as
Yeah.
fuck, man.
Middle of nowhere,
No.
bro.
There are a lot of people that seem they can't put themselves in the moment of people in history.
Yeah.
So they want to apply a current society to someone of even 300 years ago
Yeah.
when it was completely bonkers.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hardly any communication.
Yeah.
Horses
The communication
for travel
took
if
weeks.
you were lucky.
Yeah.
You know,
weeks.
can you even fucking imagine
The
living
carrier.
at that
Can you
time?
imagine how
Imagine
bad-
being the fucking carrier.
Yeah. Carrying
Oh.
all that shit with saddlebags of shit.
That's real,
You know?
though.
Yeah.
That happened.
That's a hard life. You know how bad it smelled back? Can you imagine how bad we'd fucking
Man.
smell? What we would
Oh.
smell, but
Oh, my dude.
dude, I'd take a fucking
My
bath,
dude.
boiling your water on a wood fire. Fuck you. Fuck that.
As you're a walking, Homo sapien, in these, I don't know how long this era of our existence has been,
Yeah.
but it's not that long.
Yeah.
So we are where we are.
Yeah.
Forget about the origin,
Yeah.
but we, as like,
You are where you want to be.
Yeah.
now that we're here,
History
we got to
was wrote
take,
by the victors, bro.
we can take all our barbaric and fucking super animal instincts.
Yeah.
We can still keep that, but we got to try to find a more comfortable life, because when you have a comfortable life, while it does take away from our more animal upbringing,
Yeah.
we can't have a civilized society that's going to go further until everybody's been chilled the fuck out
Yeah.
at least a little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, people think I'm nuts, and like, I'm nowhere near some of these animals I see on TV that fucking live out in the sea or fucking go live in the forest for months or years at a time.
Dude, we're all a frequency. We're all a light. We're all something. We're all energy. When
For
it all
sure.
comes down to it, this
For
is just
sure,
our
man.
shell. This
For
is what
sure. 100%.
this is what we are here on this plane of existence. You know what I mean? But they're, I don't believe as much as maybe
You'll
something.
never know what you're capable of
Yeah.
until you're forced to
Yeah.
be capable of it.
And you know what? Everybody, dude, if you put your mind to it, and it's just the law of attraction, and you put out that good energy, dude, and you want it, and you can succeed, dude, as long as you want it, you keep fucking pushing towards that goal, you can achieve it.
We need to be able to remember our past
Yeah.
and still have that in touch balance with nature
For
and
sure.
and each other.
You have to have that
100%.
grounding, bro. You
as
have to
well
have your shoes
as
off.
have the modern technology and the modern living
Yep.
and all the basics that a lot of people take for granted.
Yeah.
Sewage, water,
You will be surprised
garbage,
what you
refuse
see
disposal.
coming out
Yep.
of channels on
I watch
On the low
documentaries a lot, and the footage I see
Even-
makes me sick.
dude, seeing it real, like those metal balloons all over the place,
Mhm.
just trash, dude. And we do, but like, take,
Aren't those
take a
metal
hook
balloons
and-
over those crab traps, though? Some of them?
Oh no,
Oh.
but there's crab traps all over the place, man.
Yeah.
Illegally all the time, man.
Yeah. You know, pick your... When I go
Release,
fishing, dude,
why release balloons, man? We say
pick your
There's a
fucking
video I
traps.
saw the other day. What the hell was it? I think I was watching Action Bronson's Fuck That's Delicious. And they were in some country, and they saw somebody selling balloons on the side of the corner. So they decided to buy all the balloons that this dude had. We're talking like 50 balloons.
Yeah.
And it slipped out of his hands, and all of them fucking took
Oh,
off.
no.
And he's like, well, that's about 50 fucking dolphins gonna die right here.
Oh my
Whoops.
God.
He's one of those guys that is a true artist, but he's also hilarious, entertaining, and smart. And
Action
Killer
Bronson.
Mike is like that.
It
Mm.
sounds
Roll the
so
Jewels.
familiar. Oh, dude, I love Roll the Jewels, man.
And but Killer Mike is in a more
Seriously
aggressive,
creative.
political way where he's really trying to be an activist. And Action is just having fun.
Yeah.
Action's more like a Buddha, just walking around,
Yeah.
rapping and eating and shit.
That's awesome.
And then Killer
Yeah.
Mike is more like a patriot, where he's actively trying to help his community and a community at large.
I feel that.
Both great artists, though. I mean, I love them both.
Yeah.
So tell me some of your sailing stories, man. I'm sure you got stories. Maybe you don't. Maybe you just enjoyed the piece and it was every day
You know
was
what?
the same. What was it? Was it all different, or was it monotonous?
Oh man, dude, I've had hiccups getting to my boat. I mean, I had spent a day drinking.
Yeah.
And got in my dinghy, we've been hitting the entire like harbor freaking scene. Going to McGill's, going down to Fish Market, eating oysters, just drinking, just whatever. Get back in the dinghy. We're heading back to my boat over at the zoo. You still have boat traffic, man, and I'm not talking normal boat traffic. You'll have aircraft carriers going through there. You'll have submarines going through there, but you'll also have big boats putting off big wakes that are just cruising, and they'll tip a dinghy, and I got tipped. Boom! Jumped right out the back. Motor's in full fucking throttle. My dog jumps after me. So me and my dog are just sitting there. I'm not going to swim towards the boat. That's a waste of energy. So we just maintained. The throttle slipped back.
Did the boat stay on its side?
Luckily, the motor went to make it go starboard, so it took it away from the rocks. Otherwise, if it went into the rocks, you have a bunch of oyster shells up there, it just would have ripped it up. It was an inflatable dinghy, an Avon.
Fuck that thing. Piece of shit. You remember on the Jerky Boys where he's like, the guy answers and talking about the shipping, and he's like, yeah, I'm going to pull about 400 bricks of cocaine and a little rubber dinghy behind the boat.
The guy I crew with, Steve, he's from South Africa. He's been like sailing his entire life.
That's awesome, bro.
He's taught me so much shit, bro. What's
the craziest story you have? What's the like all time where like, hey man, we might not come back from this?
I got the boat running, took it to Coronado, cleaned it up. On my way out towards Mission, that's when my main sail ripped.
Holy shit.
Boom went down, had to drop anchor, had to drop head sail. I had my dog with me, by the way.
Yeah.
And he had this was his first time on a boat.
Mm-hmm.
The prop shaft ended up shattering inside of the casing, so I didn't have a motor. So all I had was the tiller, which controls the rudder.
Yeah.
So I was kind of whale finning it, trying to get as close as I could to shore, but the current was taking me south. 3 hours of pushing the tiller snaps. I have nothing. I have no control. Had to draw a fucking anchor, and that's where I stayed for about 4 months.
Holy shit.
As I rebuilt everything. Dude, I had to take the fucking motor off of the sailboat in my dinghy as I'm getting sets coming in.
Holy shit.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I tied some line around the fucking motor so it wouldn't go into the drink.
Right.
You sink that thing?
Yeah, dude.
It's trash. It got to a point where like I almost freaking stabbed my leg with the freaking fin that comes off the bottom, and it's a long shaft.
Yeah.
A fucking set came in. I'm sitting there, boom, and it just nicked my leg and just went almost right through the freaking dinghy.
Yeah.
It's real, man. It humbled me. I have nothing to complain about these days.
Yeah, absolutely.
I had the Coast Guard pick me up 24 hours after that happened. They took me to shore, and that's when I bought the motor. And I had a friend take me out to my boat, pump back up my dinghy, and set the motor on, and that carried me. That carried me and Chance for about 4 months, to and fro, once a day. My dog is so good that he would never shit in the boat or piss in the boat. I couldn't believe how much he respected like that. He knew this was home.
Than on land.
What's the craziest fish?
Honestly, I was seduced.
Sorry.
I was legitimately seduced by the fucking sea and the way I could live on it and sail on it. And
how do you fish out there? What's the craziest fish?
No, he sings to the fish and they jump in the boat. What the fuck do you think? You said you caught a big sunfish?
No, I saw a sunfish.
Like a big grouper? Is that what you mean?
No, a sunfish is gnarly,
really
dude.
Tall. Like it's just a tall, slender, long fish.
Yeah,
wow. So like
it's got like this bulb body.
It's like a banana with eyes in the middle.
Wow,
that's
awesome.
They're huge.
This has changed my perspective on everything.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm not going to say, oh, I can just live off just nature. No, I mean, I need some technology. And
Yeah.
I need to know my depth. I need to know where the wind's going, and I need to know where I am.
Yep.
I think that makes you a grounded person.
Awesome.
Do you ever go snorkeling or scuba diving at all?
Both. I'm not certified scuba, but snorkeling,
You're a
dude.
renegade scuba diver.
Them barnacles are nasty,
Isn't that
bro.
weird?
They're
They can
some
build up
nasty
fast.
things.
Yeah.
Bite your damn finger off.
What?
A barnacle. A barnacle, dude.
Fucking barnacle bill.
Just some
Barnacle.
guy hanging on the side of the boat eating
crab.
barnacles.
Yeah.
And when you come down there, he attacks you when you try to take
Yeah.
his barnacles.
And you know what? We're just going to eat this guy.
You could take it with night vision, and you'll see the other things that
Wow.
you can't see running through.
That's
dude,
awesome.
fucking extraterrestrial, bro.
Yeah. That's
It's
awesome.
fucking real.
You know what I really enjoyed
Fuck.
when we were in Longboat Key, dude? I'd go out and get seashells every morning. And I'd, just get in the water a little bit, fucking cool off, and it was already hot as fuck. But that side, that Gulf side, dude, going to Miami in the shitty ass water.
The salt, man, it does something
Yeah,
to you.
it
with
purifies
the sun.
you, bro, I
It does
think.
something. It's
We were out, and I seen. I'm like, man, that looks like a shark. I'm like, what the fuck, So I'm out in the water already, I'm like, it
what
looks like,
there's nurse sharks over there, maybe some black tips. The black tips ain't gonna
not
do
the
much.
hammerheads, but the same
Oh.
ones that look like hammerheads.
Dude, the hammerheads ain't gonna do nothing
No,
either.
no, I ain't worried about them.
Fuck.
Uh,
Yeah, dude, no shark will really actually, unless it's hungry.
Yeah. And dude, right in front of me, dolphin. Like but from me to him.
Yeah.
Scared the shit out of me, dude. I was cutting down coconuts, fucking making drinks every day. I could see a dolphin every day and I'd never get bored of it. They're such fucking just unbelievable creatures, dude. You know how I think it's funny the way they go poke the pufferfish to get high from them.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think it's hilarious when they go fuck with them,
radical.
You want to get wet? Let's go fuck with this pufferfish.
Yeah, but the pupfish would be poisonous to us.
Yeah, dude.
So the dolphins get like it totally gets them high.
Yeah,
One of those wax parties.
yeah.
What is it? The Sensi party?
Yeah, you want to buy a candle? This one's dirty cigarettes.
Sensi party, Jim Man smell. Oh, shit.
I can't smell it.
Baby's home.
Oh, daddy.
Shit, that's when your child's shit smells better than the kid.
You would have spit that fucking beer on me. I would have strangled your ass.
Oh, man.
Oh, that's good.
How's that
That's
for
good.
a dad joke?
That's a good one.
You know that Gwyneth Paltrow made a candle that smells like her pussy.
Yeah.
Touche.
People are getting eye infections from it.
Too fucking
You
shit.
got some chlamydia in that shit.
Oh, goddamn.
Maybe I was doing it all wrong. I didn't know you had to light a pussy on fire to unlock its full
Yeah.
sense potential.
Your full potential. Someone found the
Happy
clit.
anniversary, baby. I got
Solder her knee
I got
hair
this
and let it
just
go all the
for
way
us.
up. Shape it so it's like the shape of the crow symbol.
Yeah.
So by the time it gets there, it's the wing.
Yeah.
You went to the crow, yes. Respect. That was amazing. Fucking A.
Also, one of the best soundtracks of all time.
Yeah, man.
You know what I think's
Oh,
pretty
damn.
amazing, dude? We've all known each other for super long fucking time, and for us to all three be here in this point of time is pretty fucking magical, I think, dude. I think this is pretty fucking awesome.
Everything happens for a reason.
Yeah, bro.
There's a challenge when you have a rock band, especially older rock bands where the production just wasn't there financially,
Yeah.
to what they sound like live. When you're live, you can just crank shit up. You don't got to
Yeah.
worry about levels too
Yep.
much. That's a lot of times how that's supposed to be played. Not to mention the energy of a rock act or a punk act. You're feeding off of each other. You know what I mean? So you're
Yeah.
going to do things you're not going to do in a studio setting.
Yeah.
But when you're making like a pop song or something else or a traditional song, the recording is going to be a good reflection of what you're trying to portray. Sonically, there's a huge difference there. But when people do shit like a rap song or a heavy pop song and they can't perform live when they're trying to perform live, well, that's because you're suited for a studio setting,
Right.
but you're playing a bigger arena. And the rock bands that are meant for playing live don't have as big of a draw just because people don't like that heavy music sonically.
I'm over Maynard. Completely. Completely. I love him, but I'm fucking over. One of my favorite songs is Invincible, but I love Numa.
Oh, that Numa's killer. You know what's amazing? The middle of Descending is
Oh,
amazing.
oh,
You know what I'm
shit.
talking about? There's this lead,
I know.
the double lead in the middle of that song.
Yes. Hold on. No.
But if I had the equivalent,
Sound the jet alarm.
I played that cassette till the cassette deck popped.
Yeah.
For sure, man. I rolled the wheels off of this whole album.
You know who I really
Hundreds
still
of
dig
times.
from when we were kids? Like The Cure. I love The Cure.
Finale.
You know who I really love is fucking Machine Head, dude. I love that dude.
Hell
They
yeah.
fucking rock, bro.
Oh shit!
Tell him.
I'm on a boat.
Cool as fuck.
Pirate, bro.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Captain Jack.
I haven't heard one R come
Not
out of your
Jack.
mouth this whole conversation.
You won't. You just so
The black flag isn't fucking raised, goddamn.
You got a sword. You got to have a sword of some kind or a knife.
I do have a blade. Down, ding, 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 ding. Wasn't that red, right? Ding, 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 ding.
Oh, you can turn it down a little bit now.
Yeah, right?
I fucking love
That's a
that.
fix. That's a
When
fix.
I first heard that, I was just like, "Fuck!"
Play this cool old banjo. So just a cool old dude just sitting there picking and grinning, man. And I just think it's cool. I almost went and bought a fucking banjo, but I can't play music for fuck. Like I can play Guitar Hero. I'm sure I can learn.
You know, playing
But-
guitar is hard enough.
Yeah.
I love playing guitar,
The
bro.
banjo was on another level, dude. It's such a weird
It's
instrument.
it's all picking.
There's
Yo,
so
Steve
much-
Martin's
Steve, I told him this the other day. I go, Steve Martin fucking kills the
jams
banjo.
it, dude.
I
Jams
couldn't
it.
believe that
It's
shit.
awesome to see him play.
Effortless, just fucking.
I have
going
seen
to
him
town.
fucking play.
Yeah, she's a rock
I follow
star,
the fuck
man.
out of Juliette Lewis, dude. You know she's dating the drummer from Rage.
Really? That's awesome.
Yeah, man.
This shit is crazy weird. man.
Kravitz married Cindy Blackman,
Who's that?
drummer for Lenny Kravitz.
Okay.
So, I'm sorry, Santana married the drummer from Kravitz band.
And Larry Kravitz.
What?
Larry Santana.
No,
That's
not
okay.
Larry. Wow, that's great. Larry Santana married Carlos Blackman.
Hold, you keep the cigarette. Jason, get your cigarette.
Fuck.
You just put it down.
I just threw it out.
Or just put an unlit one in
Jesus.
there.
We're fucking brutes, man.
Man,
Our
dude.
faces in the only place we got dimples, baby.
Hey. My man.
You ever seen a chick with dimples on her back, like near her ass?
That's where you put
Those
your
are the
thumbs in.
best.
What?
I don't know if I've ever had a chick that had dimples on her back.
Oh,
Do you
damn.
give her dimples on her back?
I gave her bruises.
Yeah. Sometimes you drip hot wax down them. You never know. Never know what kind of
I don't
weird
like
shit.
hot wax.
No,
and
I don't
sex.
either. It's disgusting.
It messed up. It got all over the bed.
You know what I want to do? I
The
want to
bed
do
had
just like
nooks and
body
crannies.
paints.
It was hard to scrape out.
Yeah. There's a lot of things that's hard to scrape out.
Give me
Whoa!
your like.
Fucking wrap it up, boys. Let's fucking move.
Oh, no.
I just did.
Ow!
Oh, I'm not even tuned up like that, bro. I'm out of meds, man. I can
Oh,
get my
but-
shit filled till tomorrow.
All I wanted you to was to say it. I don't
Son
care
of
how
a
you feel.
fuck.
Oh, if you know what? If you're not in the mood, because you sound like a fucking deflating balloon.
Yeah. I did it on purpose.
Oh shit!
I was trying to
dude,
distract
that's
you.
awesome.
I hope that's not in the fucking song.
I hope you're not in the fucking song.
Do it again.
Sorry about that tap.
Double tap. Discount double jack.
Double tap.
Sometimes people get shut in drums, man. You never know. What do you mean we're going to the landfill? Well, you're going to the
That's a
landfill.
terrible place to be.
Yeah.
A terrible place to be. Never
He
come
would
back.
scream. He would get pissed at
Never come
Ryan
back.
and yell Ryan top of his lungs, dude. All the time.
But
top
I'm
of
not
his
the
lungs.
Ryan.
No, not his Ryan. Not him. Another Ryan.
I'm not the Ryan. He's speaking of a Ryan that is not me, who is Ryan,
Damn, that's
but a
deep.
different Ryan.
Yeah, different Ryan.
Wow.
So, you
That
you
could
thought
mean. Hold on. Let me try this. All right.
Man, I'm
A
flying.
long time ago, someone said, "Hey, minor," and I go, I'm not minor. That minor is gone.
Yeah.
That minor
Went
is
flat.
watching you from the ethereal plane. So thence I have done nothing to get your attention. Anybody else named Minor around here?
How many assholes we got on this ship anyhow?
Ryan.
Minor.
I knew it. I'm surrounded by assholes.
He does a great job. He really does.
Do I?
Yeah.
Well, thanks.
This is great, man.
I got a lot of boxes that aren't fucking turned on.
Yeah.
Headphones we ain't using.
Yeah. I'm not even going to say what I was thinking right now.
But what a waste.
Yeah.
How dirty could you have made that conversation?
There's a lot of boxes you don't turn on. How do you like that?
Okay.
You made me say it.
Okay.
It just comes. I didn't say it.
I
but
don't
I
even
can-
know why I didn't even
Yeah,
get that.
why would you ask
I'm
me,
more
bro?
embarrassed about not
you.
getting that joke
I almost
than
just
not
face
making
planted
women
the
come.
desk. Don't be dumb, and don't be dumb. Removing, like, what do they call it?
Heads,
Butt flies.
Cancer.
brains.
They remove skin cancers. It's like the best online training. Like Gary, Indiana's the best fire.
Yeah.
Fireman training. Australia is the best place for a
Gary, Indiana is the
dermatologist to
best
go.
fire training because there's the most fires in Gary, so they have the most hands-on experience.
Fucking
That's
A.
footnote.
Something. Removing skin cancers in Australia.
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
he had the best skin cancers because
Skin cancers.
because
the best.
because you got trainings from
Because everybody in
America.
Australia has skin cancer, so there's always melanoma like shit that they dig out there for like hands-on training. Yeah, that fucking A. That finally came back.
That's awesome.
Where did that go?
Somewhere down a rabbit hole.
That story went down the rabbit hole, and I sucked it back out. Like, wait, you're gonna tell the
Hey,
fucking
this shit
story.
happens
Yeah.
all the time, man.
You're gonna tell the story, and then go back in a rabbit hole.
It's funny to rewatch shit and be like, watch this part where we just completely forget what the hell we're talking about for a second,
Yeah.
and let's see if we get it back or not.
Yeah.
Shit.
Oh, we got it back this
We
time.
found it. We found it down the rabbit hole.
There's
Or
so
we-
many conversations I wish I used to record back in the day for like
Yeah.
us and our like man back in the heyday.
This is
There
where
was
it's
shit
at.
that was like I don't even know how to explain
Yeah.
some of the shit that we've seen.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You know,
Reese was just here.
yeah.
I wish Reese was still on the podcast because one time we saw Reese almost choked to death.
yeah.
His fucking face turned shades of
Oh,
purple
Yeah.
and
He
white,
looked like Gollum,
like a
bro.
goddamn cartoon character.
Yeah, he looked like fucking Gollum. I will like to say, Minor, I am starting a company next week, my first LLC, and it's going to be called Gnomes by Night, and we're going to do custom landscapes for your flower bed or garden, whatever you like. We can do wood carvings, handmade sculptures, whatever, but we are going to 3D print most of our stuff. But if you want, say, the Avatar, Star Wars,
Just
or whatever
wait.
you want in there, we are
about
going
to
to
get
have...
better. It's gonna get
I don't
fun.
think
We're
people
gonna do
understand they're not gonna understand how big this shit is gonna be because they
I
gotta
see
see
it
some of
everywhere.
the work you've been doing.
yeah.
He's been making like fantasy landscapes instead of
Yeah.
having just flowers in your front yard or a bush.
You got Lord of
imagine
the
if,
Rings.
yeah, imagine
I'll
if it's
pee
the
real quick.
fucking
Alright.
fight
cool out there?
Yeah.
against what
Hi.
the hell is that place?
Totally
Helm's
forgot you were there for a second.
Or imagine if it was like an
Just
Elven
for a
Kingdom, or just like some gnomes chopping wood. Like,
Yeah.
it's a brilliant fucking idea,
Yeah.
and it's only gonna look better.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I think.
good luck, man. I hope you
Yeah,
do well.
I appreciate it.
I hope
yeah.
you do so well that I can quit my job and just build fucking landscapes and
Yeah.
fantasy scenes all day.
You're gonna have to be our IT guy, bro. You're gonna have to.
no,
be
I don't want to be an IT guy.
You're gonna
for the
push
company.
all our computer shit.
I want to be a guy making fucking painting little miniatures and putting one inside of people's houses.
Yeah,
That's what I want to do.
I actually just ordered.
You don't got to talk to a customer. All you got to do is paint a fucking figurine or
Yeah.
or arrange a little scene. I can do that shit. You don't got to talk to anybody.
Yeah, yeah. Everything I've had turn out right now has turned out pretty decent, dude. Without sanding yet, everything's pretty much rough cut
Yeah,
right now.
it's just going to go up from here, man. I'm excited to see the next projects you do. So
Yeah.
get on that shit. Hey, our guest, Ryan Mickey, do you want to say anything? His last words. Like, imagine if you were
Man,
going to die 5 minutes from now, because maybe I just shoot you at the end of this podcast. So imagine these are your
He
last
doesn't have any
words. What are you
bullets.
going to say?
Should have moved faster.
Yeah.
Do-do-do-do-do.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Beautiful.
All right, everybody, I'm shutting this shit down. Have a good
Appreciate it,
night.
man.
Happy 4th, America.
Happy 4th.
2021.
Happy life.
We ain't found shit. It's my for you.